Hey guys, it's me, Mike, and it is Thanksgiving night, and I am here in my basement hanging out by myself. It's cool. We are at what is under construction of the fictitious city of Central City, Ohio, and we are at the Ford Central City stamping plant, which is under construction. I just got a big shipment of switches in, which we need because we're going to start track laying operations here in the middle. And then, as you can see, we've got this is actually the end of the industrial spur. So the industrial spur starts there at that switch, and it does these three industries here. Then it turns, and there's three industries down here. There's going to be another one up there. That's where the Caboose is. There's actually a switch. There's going to be another industry where that little white truck is. Then we also have the Trans Freight Depot. And then that comes into Ford Yard, which is the yard for the Ford stamping plant that we have. And right now, I've been working all night. We're going to see how this all goes together. I'm not quite sure how this is all going to work yet, but I'll get it working. But here's a little exercise. So the train comes down into the yard, and I have more, but this is the only auto parts hauling boxcar that I have in service. When we get to the talking about rolling stock and stuff, we'll talk more about it. But so, okay, we're using the transfer caboose. So we're gonna disconnect it from the transfer caboose. Okay, real good. That's how it's done, right? And we're gonna back up. Gonna stop. Conductor is gonna throw the switch. Cool. And then we're actually going to deliver the car to the customer. Okay, so that car is in. They're loading it with metal stampings, automobile shells. Do. Good, okay. The shipping manager says, pull her out. They pull the car out. Okay. We throw the switch. Gonna go back on. I don't think that actually hooked. No, they usually don't. Okay. We'll do our little tug test. Okay. And the reason for the transfer caboose is because right now, there is no way to do an end around on this train. In the future, there would be, but that's not actually how this is going to work anyhow. But right now, in order to get that car back to the interchange point where it can hit the main line, and by the way, the main line, which is up there, does not connect at all anywhere else to this industrial branch line. It terminates right there. There will be more rail because over there is going to be the main line road, and the main line is going to loop around. But this is one big industrial spur railroad. But when you're doing model railroading like I have, I'm not the best scenery guy, obviously. I'm not the best structure guy, obviously. But I have a big vision. And what I found is you need to have a lot of industries to switch. and you need to know exactly what those industries do, and you need to have them on a schedule and know everything that they get. That way, you can make your trains and make your train schedule, and it gives everything purpose. And you know what cars to buy. I don't buy cars just willy nilly either, believe it or not. The road name is important. The road, the road name is important. Like, this is a Conrail parts hauling box car. Well, why would I have that? Because they have shipments of stamped auto parts going to auto assembly plants on their system, so they're going to use their own box cars. I don't have a bunch of I don't have a hodgepodge, and I have a book that talks about this. I read a lot of books about this stuff, so I know, exactly what I'm doing. And we'll talk more about that later, and actually, we'll talk more about these transfer cabooses too, because I'm interested in them as well. But, for the meantime, though, we're going to go back to the interchange point. So, let's see here. Okay. And the conductor's on the front of the caboose, watching while we shove to the interchange point. A little bit of throttle. It goes uphill around there, and down and up, and crossing over the grade crossing. And we made it. Ta-da! All right, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you later. I'm guessing probably going to call it a day soon because I'm tired. I've had a busy week of doing my normal job, and I've had a lot of leaf cleanups this week, and I'm probably sleep deprived, so I'm going to go. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.